We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Williams now on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Carr going to throw right away. And his first pass is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Carr now to throw. There's Chris Olave. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They run. It's Kamara. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Throwing now is Carr. Olave over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They run it again with Kamara. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 93. Here's Carr to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Carr going to throw. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and
oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second and a couple. Play action. Now it's Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Kamara up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 8. To throw his Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a play fake. Carr. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Still going inside the 20. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Carr. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Kamara. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Carr will look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. After the penalty, they only needed a yard. They thought they could get it across. They could not.
The right play, the right call, even though it was unsuccessful. When you have 1 yard to get, how many times
count on your offense?
Exactly. How many times have we heard a team say that? If you can't get 1 yard in this situation, well, they tried it, didn't get it, but I still think it was the right play.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Down. Fight, 97. Black shot. Set.
Off the play fake, Love. This completes to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
White. 43 rail.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Carr. This is caught. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Now Carr. Being chased out left. And it'll be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Following the interception, Love steps away. That's taken in by Kraft. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Love going to give it up on the touch pass. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 2nd and 5. Love wants to shift things around.
Green Jack. Blue striker.
From just shy of midfield, Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. To the air again, Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Working out of the gun, Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Trouble 38. Claws Ray.
On play action. Love to throw. Throw left side is complete to Reed. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The kick by McManus is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Carr. The pass caught by Olave. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Carr now to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Carr to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Throwing his Carr. Flushed out right. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now 1st and goal. Now Carr. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Ready,
this is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Okay, right.
Here's first down.
22 needle. Blue, go. Hut, hut.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that's going to tie us at 13. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. Williams to return. Williams now to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw his Carr. Flush to his right. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Opening drive of overtime and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Throwing now is Carr. Drives the left side and finds Olave. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Takes it to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Carr, he wants to change up the look here. 2nd and 6. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A couple of 1st downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. Carr. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's Carr. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Carr to throw again. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Counter play with Jacobs. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
Set.
To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Third down and 13.
Smash, red. Here we go.
Play action this time with Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Ready, ready.
Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the option, Love will hang on to it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Steel, black. Rail, yellow.
Off the play fake, Love. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So it's a win here for the Saints, and it was Derek Carr, Charles, who was really the star of the show.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from the link. Devontae Smith there to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown.
'73. Carl Yeti.
They'll send him over to the left. To the air right away is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Silver.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts looking to throw on 1st. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
63. Hey.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good... to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Carr. He's got it at about the 8. He is in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Great, set. Hey. No touch.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
No touch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yanni. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second and a yard.
Great, set. Crowd left, Yanni.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Great, set. Hey.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
63, back.
They'll go with the option here to the short side. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
What now?
From the shotgun, it's Carr. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Yo, Chief. White Monday down.
Again, up the middle with Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back is Carr. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's 3rd and 7. Carr to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Carr throwing on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith.
Crowd left, get it. Hey, 73, hey. Crowd left, get it. Crowd left, get it. No touch.
A first down throw for Hurts. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, 60. Great, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A great job of knowing when to go He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He'll let this go for Goddard. That's caught! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
King, Phil King. Great, set. 73.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Hey, thumbs up, alert. Try left Yanni.
A second down throw for Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Play action now. It's Carr. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action with Carr. Right back. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Carr on the bootleg. That's to the right side and incomplete.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now, a second down throw from Carr. That one into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Carr working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Willie Gay with the stop. 2nd and 7.
Go, set. Hey, 73, 73.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
No touch that. Crowd left Yeti.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Phil.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Carr now. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Crazy. He's inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. To throw is Carr. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
93.
Now, Carr. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now here's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Carr. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Great, set. Alpha.
Dotson, the man in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Great, set. Tiger Hornet. Hey.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Miami. Hey. Double touch.
That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Double touch that. Double touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
63, 63, 63, 63. Hey. Delta.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Carr now on 2nd down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Here's Carr. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one...
And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works, and we might be headed to overtime. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, Silver.
Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. This one off the left, upright, and in. It's good. Incredible. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Dancing away at the 35. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Play action. Now Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They go play action with Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Aguilar. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it.
Go here.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Cut. Cut.
Wilson airing it out to hits. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Well, that's a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's out of bounds just past.
Nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Russ is cooking again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And they get this down to the 28. Offense up to the line fast. On first down, here's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Ready.
A toss now to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. For Darrell Patterson now to return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Big gain downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down. And we... Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Ross out of the pistol. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Finds a man right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
70.
Play fake here, Daniels. It's the 2-minute warning now for Macrisher. It's the Commanders dealing with 3rd and still 10 to go.
Here we go. Set. Cavity Lions.
To throw, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Robinson is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Ross off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. This is Eckler on second. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Seven Pirates.
Daniels now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On the jump.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4.
Pack to 11. Pack. 19 Lions.
Daniels back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Ready.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Get it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Has it at the 7.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Cut. Cut.
One final shot before halftime. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Able to find Ertz. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Throw complete to Eckler. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Robinson on the inside give. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Come back in. Come back in.
From the 37. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Dante Jackson takes it away. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action, it's Wilson. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Russ now from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Third down give to Robinson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he moves the chains. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Commanders with a little more work to do to win it here. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Get it! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Now Daniels off the play action. He throws a bullet down the left side. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line.
Hurry!
The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Another carry for Robinson. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Staying with Robinson. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. Big gain downfield. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back to throw. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Warriors, ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and it sets up 2nd down. Daniels now. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. completes. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Trying to break a return. Oh, no, he lost the football! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths.
"20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
On the set. Come on, come on. Hey.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Yeah.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Kill. Here we go, 40.
Second down, Prescott. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. In motion, Lamb. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. So we've come to the end of a The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Here we go. Kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
Okay, ready?
Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
Hurry! Ready?
On first down, right back to Robinson. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Washington.
Here we go.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Again, it's Eckler. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Dragon 60.
Daniels now on first down. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Dowdle. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Ready? Go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started.
And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah! 26.
Now Prescott. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. On the ground, it's Dowdle. That's a short pickup to about the 47. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Play action now. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. On play action, Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They run this straight ahead with Eckler. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Prescott. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. Now a 3rd and 2.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he's in! Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Everybody kill. Yeah!
Now a handoff running right. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Everybody, go to 54, go to 54. Why ain't 47. Everybody, go to 53. 26.
Play fake. Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
We're going to 54. Why ain't? We're going to 54. Going to 54. 26.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run there.